Hi, I'm Lee Merman with Investments in Sarasota, and today I'm standing at the St. Armand's Circle Art Festival, an annual occurrence here on St. Armand's Circle. I want to talk about three things that I believe are going to drive long-term value in our real estate market. First, the season gets shorter and shorter, and what I mean by that is Sarasota becomes a full-time destination for more and more part of the year. I think it's about 10 to 10 and a half months right now. A prominent developer from Naples recently said that Sarasota has a vibe, energy, and the amenities that Naples only wishes that they have. Second, if you look at flights at our airport, we've had that upswing as we always do in November. However, those seasonal flights, that season is staying around longer and longer, and that just means we're a more year-round community. And finally, this week, Sarasota, Bradenton, Northport was announced to have the best job creation among small businesses in the entire country. This is great because small businesses drive our economy and tend to pay higher wages than their entrenched counterparts. But in the short term, how is our real estate market? First, I think it's a great time for buyers. Yes, I said that. I think we're in a lull right now when it comes to buying activity, and I expect this to continue into the first week of 2023. Longer term, as we move in beyond that period, I think it's going to get tougher for buyers. But right now, I think there's a unique opportunity to be very aggressive when you find a property that you're looking for. Inventory levels are still tight, so it's not completely flipped to a buyer's market. However, for sellers, I think that there's some pushback, and sellers need to do those extra couple of things that are going to make their properties easier to sell, or on the contrary, easier for a buyer to purchase. Don't be stingy, do those extra things. For those sellers that have unique properties, I think the market is very stable, and they should be patient even if they get some offers that they are below what they're expecting to receive. And finally, I think that the sellers that purchased during the mid-first quarter as well into the second quarter of 2022, and if they're trying to sell right now, they should not expect any gains whatsoever above the purchase price that they paid just a few short months ago. There's a ton of activity here in Sarasota, and with activity, we have a lot of people looking to buy and sell in the real estate market. When you're ready, give me a call.